things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a great team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, and they prove with a lot to prove here today. Taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Fowler with me, guys. Can't wait to get this started. And the Rams will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a beast, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Brown wants to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose. Third down is coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Give to the back. Crosses the 40. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. They're going to ride this running back. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line. Getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
Now across the 50 at the 48-yard line. They'll have it first and 10. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He'll try to do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's second and long.
Is I don't usually have conversations like that against outside. Oh, I'm trying to work
the give to the back.
That was a all team conversation.
They got him down.
I think he can't go with something coming to you.
Go get the running back, get him on the ground.
He's on the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short.
I'm telling you, he's right.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
You walk in
First run of the day, needs long to lock him up close to their goal line.
So, and he's
First
concentrated
run of the
in
day is off. Was called on 3 times. That victory last week. Boy, they had a chance to track that game down, but it bounces into the end zone. The Rams will have it scoring possession of the game.
don't get a red.
No,
I live out there too. Anywhere I go, like I said, but you don't go anywhere. You take it as a slice now.
That leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove the entire college.
He's everywhere I go is documented. Everywhere I go, I show my what I do.
This is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so
3,000 people.
Don't make the big mistakes.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Like you walk up to say like the way
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He is going nowhere. He's not at the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. Picked off. Okay. That's number 15 on the year.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop his third interception on the season. Just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
So if y'all have something that happened that I should tell people, say I'm trying to run.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Mark, go try.
Good decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO. Like defense took everything away deep down the field. So just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, let him go over the first.
Absolutely. Terrifying.
From the gun,
Absolutely.
the running back looking for big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. Running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. Nice, big, huge game. If I'm the OC,
That's American.
Great job contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what he's done.
And this one will be stopped for the game.
3 hours straight. So we have
just let him get some space. There was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Absolutely. So what's up?
Trying to find the end zone. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off and just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found. Stops at the 18.
They got yelling like it's division and the teams as a
Start this drive from their own 18-yard line.
no error call. It's important. It's like all out.
They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
The Rams
head quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do it.
And the play, sacking you back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
No. We don't need a shot. We ready for you. You do that
Try to create
thing.
some space. Give yourself an opportunity not to go out of your own end zone. They get hold of the protection. They give up the sack. Thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. First play of the season, first down here. Running back searching for a hole.
Defense
Doing it big. Run play action. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that bad. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable. But you can't let that timing be easy and effortless.
It would have been a 54-yarder if they tried the field goal. Instead, they'll try to convert on 4th and short. Hauls it in, first down and more. All down the move the chains. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it quickly.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. Believe in himself and knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down.
Deep shot to the end zone.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away past the goal.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job putting right that rush on the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense, make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Well, you've seen the last two plays. You've seen like he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game.
Hey, they can load the box. It don't matter.
Defense has got to be ready for it.
Second down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great game. Great job on the offensive line.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Timing has got to be so critical. Trying to throw the ball down close like that. But they have great timing on first down.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and heavy. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a perfect game. It's third. He's moving out of the pocket. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
Love the quick decision making. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, the red zone, I'm taking off now.
Please leave, y'all.
We got to keep eyes on this QB. They can take off. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that to be not very good.
What's up?
This is where the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start reeling
In spite of what you think about Mark to this into this boy. He might be the most controlled he's used to this. He's honestly used to rephrase that church.
I mean, this thing can
No, he's
go down, score, all of a sudden your defense
no,
gets
he's
a stop.
good.
Who knows? Better yet,
I got it.
it's a
He can't
turnover.
trigger him.
This game is entirely different.
That's caught off the ground. And the defense had that one well covered for a short game there. And the Rams are in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown.
I should have been there, team. I'll let y'all down.
What episode is this? It's here too. It's my guy right here. Stop playing. Check out all that content he's dropping on YouTube, especially Day 2. Look at Day 2. I'm watching that. It's no issue. That's the day that it's That's the day it's That's the day they left Florida inside of what they had going on. Oh, the first one was outside. They were crying right up. 40 minutes outside, just, you know, wait, I took it to, didn't have his ideas. The grab to Terrence J connection. Like the top.
They try to put together a scoring drive.
Which is presented by Total Boys. That was like a turn up.
We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, can these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Rams will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
855. Welcome to episode 855 of the Joe Budden Podcast, brought to you by Q, by Power, by Price, and Price. The grace and grace will look at the results, Joe Budden, we will
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here.
fresh from the
Ready
room.
put
Yes,
a couple
sir.
of scores up, and
Next
they
to
look
him,
at do it on
big
this drive. He'll throw it. It's around. Racing down the left
My
side.
good brother, Dr. Mark, big Mark, thanks for Sunday.
And I've been really impressed with this offense this year. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, they haven't given them anything this year. Offense, defense,
I sure do, Trill, and it works.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
We're doing well, man. He's got Atlanta.
And that's when I see my man issue action. Well, I'm pretty sure they will get you there. You know, the floor is up. Just work the house because the floor is up. This was like, it's but it's wasn't important. You know, watching him in action, watching it's a way you got that. I did it. Watch is accept this celebrity that he was a I'm saying he tried to act a little shy, stuff like that. You know, it was just great seeing him in this band. Trying to act shy, but he didn't look as good. I came in and looked like it was a 5-inch, lyric-ish. It showed him he was at. He had to surround him his too. Not only that, he had his own little crew band on top of that. He helped people out too. I didn't get into that, but he's a good man. He's a good man. And then he went on stage. Before he went on stage, I mean, he was there, content creators, you know what I mean? And it's just like giving advice. Just giving advice, something like I got to know about business and that. You know, I was on Randy. He was on the lot, and you know, she's like a spoiled girl. She's shit, shout out to very supportive. Someone was there. I mean, people surrounding us that supported, that motivated them. But that was cool. With Manny, and they too. What's this thing here? Yeah, it was good. Pressure coming.
Down he goes at the 38. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
Well,
they'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15.
For the most part. So,
makes the catch, it's McClain. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
So, Mandy spoke last year, but she didn't speak this year. So she didn't so they had no business.
Buys a little extra time.
She has asked her a question. I can't speak this.
Right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they
so you need the all access shit and all that.
And that's the problem. You want to hit this guy up. You want to bring some pressure, but you see the other side of that. When you bring pressure, he sees it. He can run, get the first down. This defense is kind of a pick your poison. Too soft, too low back. He runs and takes off. Too much pressure, he can run it and run away from guys and take off. So nice third down conversion by the quarterback.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient with
Well, you can start your game.
First thing they have to do, left the stage, came to the front, gave her something, and you know it's good.
Great execution by this offense.
Who did you take it from? You were supposed to give it to someone.
David,
they were being a true. You were talented, so they give it you get too big. So you got
time now to join
He told me
whether they try to double team him or get pressure at the line.
Day one, yeah. That was the first VIP tour. I got this. I realized that when I read the documents they sent me to the email, I didn't have my idea. I dropped up the Airbnb. So I was off camera saying that y'all don't have any idea. So let me go for money. So I'm going in there on camera so they can turn me around. So they said something like, "Hey, that's the happening." It didn't go like that. It went exactly like that. It didn't go like that at all. So it was that. And don't come up here like yeah, I didn't go outside and be famous and then come back in and I give it up to him. Actually, this weekend, funny. These things in which choice. Okay, it didn't go. All right, it was way up there. It was. You landed on the street in your facts. You didn't walk up to the bed. You didn't look like you had cologne on or none of that on. Black legit. But you look like it. You didn't go close to the venue. Stood across the street. Yes, like parking lot pimping days was back. And the content creators from Atlanta surrounded you. Yo, you good? Yeah, what's up, Clip? Big fan. Wait, which version of the other good? Well, the taking y'all a little nervous to me. He was a little nervous to me. I'm not saying petrified, but he stood his ground. But then niggas was like, yo, you good? You just standing. You standing. He's like, yo, I just came straight from the airport, straight here to support. So he was for somebody. You wait for somebody to do so then Brad walks up. My man Brad, thank the Lord for Brad. We were supposed to come here soon.
Notre Dame notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from South Bend is worth its weight in gold to the Golden Domers. Big implications today, and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Hey, Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. He'll get it up to
Just
about
go in,
the
handle your
32-yard
handle.
line before he stops.
Bring him in and pass him off to Terrence J.
Last completion
Terrence J
moved the
tries
sticks
to
in.
get him
Let's see if
right
they
in.
try it
That's
again.
great steaks, champagne. What's up? He's
Got
like,
out of trouble and
I want to
throws.
go.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
So, because you're funny.
Myers on the move.
Hello, Instagram. You today.
They want it, but not before he's able to pick up the first
You
down.
was funny.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there
This
that
is what I'm
probably
trying
need a
not to be
little bit more
fucking in the same
conservative
word.
in a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the
We
playmakers
like when you tell stories. You know, we
positions
can't
throwing
like
the
get busy.
football,
You
should keep
I got
airing
to
it out.
we're not
That's
gonna be
exactly
got
what they're doing.
We're not gonna be going down. Get vision and out vision to get version out of it. Your version is more stick. You have had it?
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers.
A migraine.
Wants to keep it in the air.
So you took care of like this all them
Incomplete.
times.
Looked as if he had his man, but just
So
a
you look like
misfire.
this all them times and didn't feel all the action. It's like from a grand start with a good doctor,
Just got a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short. Got to step into it. Throw that maybe a little bit harder. This offense now in a difficult
He'll be stopped about
I thought your neck was gone. Right, because we bet. I bet we bet $5. I said, you go hold it down.
What they needed to do,
Drill down your positions.
that is so well done.
Lead her to a different understanding.
pass to Marker. Oh, he's got it to space.
Yeah, you knew it was coming. You knew you weren't going to. We knew you weren't going to. Why was agreeing so
This
much?
offense absolutely humming as they come to the line.
She didn't agree with you. She didn't agree with you. She tried to smoke back in the last 15 minutes.
That's a big key for this offense.
It's
They have to
good.
lead in the second half. They want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable. So you stay on the field, lead the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense. If you're the team winning the game.
Yes. Yeah.
Right up the field. Right over their head. I got some space and I can get my running back going.
Anyway,
That is
I went to
the
interview
opposite
the
of
two
what
guys.
happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get it.
He's got him. Defense makes a stop.
It was can we talk? It wasn't about the end zone.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead. They're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. These quarterbacks think to themselves, man, I'm going to have everything we're down.
You get up there, the first thing you do is tell them. Which one?
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you've got 2 downs. What do you think he's going to do?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind. Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've been worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. If I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score.
Brown wants the pass.
We should get a rewind right now.
On the ground, and he's in.
And the defense was so close. They've done such a good job up to that point, setting up a fourth down. It looked like they had the QB corralled, but they let him escape.
And he knocks the extra point through the upright.
I don't think it was mine. I think he just misspoke. Yeah. It was in the moment, man. It's like that. It's a lot of structure.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do. This drive will start
Get busy with you, when he was like, when you said,
They'll move the tight end.
society has conditioned men to lead with,
Rides the back and leaves it.
whatever she had to
They
say
shut
next.
down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
It was she and I were
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, taking away that run game, make them one-dimensional, putting them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
we're supposed to have to learn this stuff. But the programs prior to us getting on, Ray Daniels and Jay White, and Gray got to talk.
I can't wait, Stevie. I can't wait.
Let's see how they start the final period here on second down.
Already
The play action fake.
that led to our time. So
Caught behind the line. It's Dupree. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
yeah, it's a lot. I mean, Issa Rae came. So we can't bleed into Issa Rae.
Still
You know
looking
what I'm
at a
saying? So,
third down.
somebody. Anyway, so that's what happened. So when he heard him get
Why you not running?
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
yo, we could really go viral right now. This is what I'm telling you. I'm sitting there bugging out, laughing, talking through, like, yo, we could really go crazy right now. And I'm like, nah, we don't have this cool. So that's really what happened. Because some of the stuff that she said, I'm definitely agreeing with
And
solutions.
utter
Some of
dominance
the
in
other
this
stuff
one.
that she
Outplayed
said.
their opponent and took care of business.
And then even
Yeah,
after
total
that,
domination in all 3 phases of the game.
Yeah, true.
Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play.
Hey, go look at my point difference for the season, Stevie.
Right from the opening kick.
Got a handful of
And that's
these.
how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.